Okay, this is actually take two of a video that I had done that I was very proud of. You would have been so proud of me, the way that I talked about these new records that I bought. I was verbose, I was eloquent, I almost painted a picture in words perfectly of how the albums that I am about to show sounded. But I'm not gonna do it a second time. I can't recreate, I'm not even interested in recreating what was, for all intents and purposes, a perfect performance by me. Come to realize my camera was not recording the first time that I did it, because I'm a dumbass, that's why. So I'm not gonna go into detail on each of these records. These are some new records that I acquired recently. The only one that I'm going to talk about in any depth is going to be some VCLT that I got from Mr. Hall of Fame, Brandon. Thank you very much. This is Spandau Ballet, their album Through the Barricades, which I didn't even know was getting pressed on vinyl. I am not really somebody who talks about Spandau Ballet a lot. I only had their first album, True. I think it was their first album anyway, but it's an album that's got their hit on it. And it's part of the sophistopop genre, but I am not ashamed to say that I love this album. I got it in college, played it to death, quietly on headphones in my room after my roommates were gone. And then when I was done listening to it, I stuffed it under my mattress so nobody would know I had this record, okay? Not the record, but the cassette. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it was not cool to be a Spandau Ballet fan in college or high school or junior high or now, but I don't care. I'm not ashamed to say I do like Spandau Ballet. And you can make fun of me, and that's okay. Just don't do it in front of my face. And don't do it in the comments section. Just act like you like this album. Act like you like Spandau Ballet, for crying out loud. And especially because an awesome guy like Brandon got this for me. Somehow he remembered that I enjoy Spandau Ballet. Didn't make fun of me for it. He said, hey, found this. Would you like it? I'm like, yes. And he got it for me. I didn't realize it was a remaster. I didn't realize it was a repress. So Brandon, you are awesome. This is a brand spanking new record. So I really appreciate it a lot. This is awesome. Thank you so much. And again, I'm just going to show these records real quick. And just know that the video that I thought I filmed before, I mean, I knocked it out of the park. This is the half-speed master version of my generation. Half-speed master of a quick one. I had Happy Jack, the North American version, and I had the Who Sings My Generation, which was the North American version. Both of those were on Decca Records. These were, they got the Brunswick label. They're 180 gram half-speed masters. They got Obi strip on it, which is pretty cool. Be cooler if it was in Japanese, but it's not. But I'll take it nonetheless. I love these two albums. Some people consider this the Who's probably two weakest albums from their early period, but I don't care. And lastly, David Bowie Low, or Low Profile, if you will. I like the fact that you've got two very different sides. The first side are kind of shorter, I won't call them pop songs, but they're great David Bowie tracks. A little bit interesting, a little bit experimental. And then on side two, you've got songs that are strictly instrumental, sound a little bit like Brian Eno, but very moody, part of his Berlin trilogy, along with Heroes and Station to Station. But very happy to have that one. And that's it. That's it. Okay, I recorded it this time. Good for me.